got YouTube channels. There's Rob64 and Suffolk Andy. I haven't rode with them before, well I kind of have with Andy, but that was only briefly, only met him briefly last year. I don't think he even knew that I was half dead rider, but we were chatting in a little group one time last year. But yeah, I got an invite last night and I thought, well, I ain't doing anything tomorrow. I don't think anyone I know is riding tomorrow. They haven't put anything up, so I said if I can get someone to look after the dog, I'll come and meet up with you. I'm going to meet them at Walkers. Hopefully I can get there quick enough going the Watton road, because it's going to be cold on the big roads, because it's cold this morning, but it's meant to warm up to about 15 degrees, but it's like 6 degrees at the minute. So I've been cold on those faster roads. It'll take slightly longer coming this way, but I'll get some good speeds through a bit of it. But yeah, we're going to go ride the Fens. I don't know exactly what that is like. I've never been up that way before. I think it's around Cambridge way and above sort of thing. Bit further out, so I'm going to probably have to fill up once I get close to Walden. It'll be an interesting day. It's something a little bit different. I'm sure it'll be a chill ride. I'll leave it for now and I'll see you probably as we're leaving Walden. Just do this up and I'm ready. Right. So there we go, me and Rob64 here. Suffolk Andy and his son is around here somewhere, and Pav is around there as well. Another guy is going to join us. With some open ducts and stuff. That's proper prepped for racing, that one by the looks of it. I got my summer gloves on as well. It's warmed up a bit nicely. That should warm up hopefully a little bit more during the day as well. Oh. I knew it was turning out on us. We're in a new place, never been through this little village before. So I'm going to be on Suffolk Andy's video, I think, because he's behind us. At some point I might be seeing on Rob's. But he's the leader, so maybe he'll just hear me. That's basically a new, well close to new, it's a 2018. It said 900 in front of me, so it's basically a new 900cc Kawasaki with an old 900 set Kawasaki. Be interesting to look at the specs on the newer engine, because obviously that'll be fuel injected and would have been tweaked and stuff over the years. Behind us we have got a scooter. I'm not exactly sure what that is or what size engine it is. I'm sure it's got a largish engine in it, I think. I don't think that's a 125 or anything, I'm pretty sure it's not. Then we've got a BMW, but I can't remember exactly what BMW that is. And that's Suffolk Andy. And his son behind him, he's on a white GSXR 1000. I'm not sure what year that is. It's a nice looking bike though. Been meaning to ride with Rob for literally years now. At least a couple of years or so. He's the actual person who pointed me out to join the groups, join the Suffolk crew to start with. Then the person who runs the Suffolk crew, Weggy, he started off the Norfolk crew for the Norfolk lot in the group to do local rides and stuff, and that's when I met most of the people I ride with now. Some of them I just met through them being friends of them. But finally we've met and got out on a ride. I didn't know if anything was going on with anyone else. I knew it was going to be nice the next day, and I got a message off Rob yesterday saying he's going out with Suffolk Andy to go for a ride around the Fens, and I could join him if I want. So I made some plans to get Buddy picked up this morning, and so I could get out and not worry about how long I was out. That bump knocked me out of my seat a little bit. I could see that one's coming. Oh, he did mention this Denver sluice. I said it sounds like a good photo option, and he said it is. It's pretty mad looking. Put it up on the side quickly. Already went there yet. What a nice place to stop. Just pulled over for a quick photo here while I get ready. Rob ahead apparently is the Suffolk Cruise human GPS, so human sat nav I should say. He knows all the routes, so he usually leads. These aren't the type of roads you come down from, these are the type of roads you come down to see the sights. Go chill out somewhere for a rest. Well, that's a bit of fun. Some parts of this road is not far off doing a bit of off-roading. This road is a little bit bumpy. For me, I've stand up like better off-roading now. Ooh, some of them bumps were bad. Pylons as far as the eye can see. Wetlands Centre.
What do you think of that road?
It's like a roller coaster, isn't it?
I said it was going to be rough.
Just over that bridge was quite fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Just have to pretend you're doing a bit of off-roading.
This is the Wildfowl and Wetland Trust at Welney. The Wildfowl and Wetland Trust at Welney. Welney.
Just heading off nice and slow, make sure we got them. Oh, he's coming up through this way. So a quick little stop and a chat. It's getting really nice out there, nice and warm. come to visit America for a short while as well. We could be back on the right side of the road again in a bit. Look at where's Peter. Showing us as he's not feeling the bump so much. He's got a seat that's like about a foot thick. Hopefully he's put I thought he put it back on again for pulling over. He hasn't turned it off yet. We'll be riding past the Yank tanks in a sec. Pink Cadillac over there and whatever that big brown one is. Not too clued out, but as soon as I saw that pink one I knew Cadillac. Quite distinctive. Yeah, all ready. Let's have a look at this. That was parked in front of our box. I was going to get a photo of it, but I couldn't here because he moved just after I got back from the Louvre. There, his pink Cadillac and this big old thing. It's a bit rattly, this engine is, but usually when it's just idling and at low revs, when you start getting the revs up, it seems to rattle less, but I think it may need the valve clearances checked anyway because there's another old American thing. Quite a few old cars about with it. So I think these older bikes probably needed it sooner than more modern bikes anyway, and this has done almost 17,000 now. And I know my ER6 was due around 20,000, but that still sounded fine when I sold it at just under 22,000. So when I do a load of work to this, because I've got some things doing to get rid of this H-bar and a few other things that I've got to pull a lot apart, so I might as well do a few other bits and pieces while I'm at it, get the carbs off and do the thingy changes, and I might do the jets and stuff on the carbs. They should be all balanced fine because that was all done. They were taken off, ultrasonically cleaned and all that. I think I mentioned before. But there'll be a few things I'm going to do to it. I've got the +4 ignition timing thing for it. I'm not going to fit that till I do all the work, but I've got that ready. Because that was only like 20, just over 20 quid. I've already got the bar to do the H-bars, but again, because that could be a big job, I'll wait till I do everything. So I've got to take all the phones, all the front end off, lights and everything to get to that. So that holds the dials, of course, so you'll have to take all the dials off in it. But it'll look so much more modern with that got rid of. Put some much better oil in. I don't know what's in this, but I'll put some Motul 7100 fully synthetic in. Because you don't have to buy all that often. It's worth paying that little extra, especially on an older bike, to look after it. And a lot of people say their bikes do actually feel and sound a bit better with that oil in, so it's worth giving it a go. City centre, what city centre are we? Is there a Ely city centre? So we're in Ely, by the way, which I've never really been in before. I've been through certain areas of Hull, mainly in the outskirts. Good timing. There's the churchy cathedral-y thing. I think that is a cathedral, but not all have got spires of it. It's a mad old place. Motorcycles. Where have the others got to? Just noticed there's no one behind me. Are we going back to look for it? Or are we waiting? There they are. There they are, Rob. They're there. They're not coming. Must have got stuck at some lights somewhere. Nice to see people everywhere again. what we do, 89.8 miles. There's a full tank when I left, so I've done slightly over that, probably done about a mile before I turned it on maybe. I can't remember exactly where I turned it on, reset it even. But some people say when they get to 100 miles on these they fill up again. If it starts spluttering and splurting, I've got a reserve to put on. This is a lovely little place. Really liked it. Want to come back again. Come for a nice ride out here somewhere. And find somewhere nice to chill out, like we did there beside the river and that. We're being good, Mr. Cuthbert. We're having fun through that bridge and there'll be coppers sitting there. I think he just waved at me as I rode past. I wasn't going fast, I was just revving it a bit because it sounded good. We're now heading back to Walkers. I'll fill up down there before I go. I'll probably stop, have a cuppa and maybe nice to get out with some different people from different areas.